want to show y'all my favorite setup that I love playing. And we took this last week with Home Depot and how we made a pretty nice monster move here as it broke out. So as we can see, it was between two zones for us. Sellers up here, buyers. Every time I got there, it just kind of bounced around for those 3 days. Now, the reason why this caught my attention was this. There's retail data coming out Tuesday morning, which was this day right here. And it was pretty much just retail data about, consumer spending, so it affected the retail space. And so I noticed on Sunday, kind of the night of, this is kind of gearing up for a move. So if those numbers came in right, we would see Home Depot kind of break higher there. And that's kind of exactly what happened. So Monday, we're watching it. I got my alert as it came back into supply. Now, as I drew the yellow trend line, usually, if you shorted into this, supply here, you would have made money as it, rejected every time. But this time was different. So it was the day before the retail data, and I was eyeing if we would break above this yellow trend line on the hourly. I'm on the hourly right now for the bigger time frame, and we would slam calls for that swing overnight. That's exactly what I was kind of eyeing there. So right there on this, you can see the super trend printed on the hourly. I ended up slamming those calls for the members, and it pretty much started working immediately. There was no drawdown at all, as you can see. We entered the 355 swing. It was pretty relatively cheap, so we got it in for about $1, so $100 a contract. Bought it on that break, and it looks a lot cleaner on the 15, but it still looks really clean on the hourly. We slammed the 355 for the swing. Immediately, we got to our first target, which was a 350 first target right there. So I trimmed half, a little bit more than half as we were already up, and I just wanted to swing the rest. And notice how we did have trouble at that 350, 54 level where we kind of rejected, but as we rejected kind of into close there, we still held above the supply. So not only was that good, we closed above it. Our contract premiums were still up, so it never even went red for a second. And of course, the retail data came out. Now, the consumer spending was actually less than expected with inflation, playing in play. So some of these names, lows, targets were actually red, and Home Depot continued with the rip up there. So that was really nice. To see the continuation on it. There's probably some bigger buying behind it as well. So we opened up about 352 up here and then ripped to 356. So those calls ran to about 300 a contract. So easily 200% right there on that kind of swing play just from straight open. Not much drawdown at all. Other than this right here, which still we were never red on the trade. So this was a perfect sniper play, and I love playing these kind of flag, kind of like wedges a little bit. Not really a wedge, I would just say it's just a flag with consolidation for a bigger move right here. I knew it was an upper move, and I knew that there was data coming out, so it made the move make even more sense with kind of how it was playing. So I went with it, and I really liked those odds on it as well. So I usually just draw the yellow trend line, top part right there. I don't, in my mind, I already picture it like this. So if that helps you, already kind of picture it, I don't need to draw this because in my mind I already got it, and this demand kind of acts as that as well. So I'm looking for that break up here, all eyes on that, and that's exactly what we got. So very fun move right there, very good, worked immediately, and we all banked on that. I did post a high conviction kind of setup chart for that in the Discord, so members could know what I'm looking for, and I called it out perfectly with that. So it was pretty fun. Really love this setup. So if you're new to trading and you're looking for a good setup, this is something you should be eyeing as well. So very simple, kept it super simple, profitable, easy, managed our risk, and we banked. So easy day on that day, and it was last week, so that was a fun week, and we killed it. So just wanted to go ahead and highlight that kind of setup and kind of how we banked off that. Just kept it super simple, guys. You don't need to overcomplicate things. You don't need to be averaging in. You don't need to be doing all that. Sniper shot, that's what we're looking for. We're not shotgun traders, we're sniper traders. We look for our kill shot right here, aimed at it, got it, held sturdy, and sold the morning of. So easy work right there, guys. And that's kind of, I just want to highlight that as well. So hopefully you can learn more, because the more you learn, the more you earn. So appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe, like, kept it really short today, so appreciate y'all watching, and keep an eye out for the next video.